Hello guys, welcome to my YouTube channel again. My name is David Wekulon, and in today's video I am going to give you a complete breakdown of the best trade setup for the week. I want you to pay very close attention and make sure you watch this video to the end, because one of these trade ideas that I'm going to share with you can be the best trade that's going to run for the remaining part of the year. Remember, in my previous videos I shared with you some signals, especially New Zealand dollar USD. A lot of people missed that trade and it has been running in profit for more than 200 pip. What we are doing on this channel is not day trading. We are doing swing trading, and this is how the best hedge funds and institutions trade. Okay, we trade with a combination of fundamentals and technical, and you know, on this channel we built the best fundamental analysis software, the Weldds Macro Terminal. So we'll go to the Weldds Macro Terminal to get the direction of the currencies. Then after that, we will look at the chart to know exactly where we should be entering the trade and where we should be exiting. So as you watch this video, if the video makes sense to you, I would like you to encourage the video by dropping that thumb up. If you have not yet subscribed to the channel, quickly click on the subscribe button, and without wasting time, let's go straight to the analysis. You see here is the chart. What you see here is the Weldds Macro Terminal, and when you look at the Weldds Macro Terminal, it recommends the Weldds Macro Terminal does analysis of the macroeconomic factors that determine the strength or the weakness of currencies. Then it ranks the currencies from the strongest one to the weakest. And in the month of November, as you can see on the screen, the US dollar has remained the strongest currency when we are talking about the fundamentals, seconded by Australian dollar and the British pound. If you go down, you will see that the weakest one is the Japanese yen, seconded by New Zealand dollar and the Swiss franc. Okay, so when you look at the recommended trades, you are seeing USDJPY, and for USDJPY, the terminal recommends that we look for buy setup on that pair. Then New Zealand dollar USD, we have been selling this currency pair for a long time, and it is still recommended that we keep selling. USDCHF is another trade, and there are many of the trades. I might not look at all of them, but I'm going to give you some of the trades that I think are the best. Now, we also look at EURUSD GBPUSD among other ones. Okay, so for us to do the analysis now, let's begin the analysis by looking at the dollar index. Okay, now for the US dollar index, you have seen that the US dollar index has been on a trend in the daily time frame, and last week it broke above this level, this resistance level, and now it is retracing. So based on the method, my own method of trading, I'm expecting this to retrace back to this level, this green line. Okay, if you use the Fibonacci retracement and draw this, you are expecting it to land at this level, and this place coincide with the 61.8 Fibonacci level. Okay, 61.8% Fibonacci level. So if this market retraces to this point, it is going to signal strength for the US dollar, and then you will expect the next bull run. Okay, and that is what we're expecting. And if that should happen, the bull run is going to happen. It's going to start trading from here to this green line that you see up there, and that is the direction of the dollar index. If you come, let's look at the trade setup. The first trade we want to look at is the EURUSD. For EURUSD, it just aligned with what we have seen in the dollar index. Where I am expecting to take my trade is around this level, around 1.1626. For USDCHF, look at where we are trying to execute this trade. If you use the Fibonacci retracement, a good entry point for USDCHF can be around 0.7970. So for USDCHF, that is the entry point. If you go back to the terminal, you can run the calculation for where your stop loss and take profit should be. Okay, let's quickly go back to the terminal and see the other trades. Now the other one is New Zealand dollar USD. Let's look at New Zealand dollar. New Zealand dollar USD, this trade has been in profit for all the period that we have been trading it. But right now, it is I'm expecting it to give a retracement, but we are not seeing signs of a major retracement, okay? But I can expect it to trade back to 61.8 Fibonacci level. I would like to see that before the next move. It is not the right time to execute trade on that. Okay, so that is for New Zealand dollar USD. If you look at GBP pound USD, throughout last week, we were just waiting for this trade. It did not came to a level where I wanted to execute. So what you will see on the pound USD, I would like to see this thing push to this level before I will continue the sell. Okay, it might not, based on what the Euro USD is doing, pound USD might not get to 61.8 Fibonacci level, but I'll be waiting for it there. It can actually turn at the 50% retracement. But whatever happens, the market will tell us what to do. If you are not in the WhatsApp channel, I want you to check the description of this video for a link to join the free WhatsApp channel. When I am taking some of these trades, I will be sharing them with you there so that you can follow along with me. So that is for GBP USD. And all of them are swing positions. Remember, we're not doing day trading here. Set your pending orders and wait. Set your pending orders and wait. If the trade comes to your entry point, you execute the trade. If it didn't come, you just stay and wait, okay? So that is for GBP USD. Then you can look at the pound. Now, if you look at this chart on my screen, this is the chart of the pound USD. Actually, what I started doing on this trade from here, I marked this thing from here to this level, okay? So the market came back to the 61.8 Fibonacci level where we started this next movement. But there is a problem that you can observe on the pound JPY. What you are seeing here actually keep on dropping and dropping, okay? So make sure you wait for that downtrend to end on the daily time frame. Then when there is a change of structure, then you begin to trade back. So what we can expect, if this movement here goes straight and break this level and come back, then we can resume that trade. If not, you will wait for it to trade down a little before you take. So this new week, GBP JPY might not be a good trade to take. So you can concentrate on the pound USD, Euro USD, and all those other setups that are giving us clear direction. Now there are many other trades that we can actually take, but this video I don't want to keep it too long. Okay, make sure that you follow the Weldds free WhatsApp channel. Make sure that you are following the Weldds channel on WhatsApp, so that when I take those trades, I will update you. And within the week, I will also be dropping more signals. If this video actually makes sense to you, encourage the video by dropping a thumb up and a comment so that it can reach more people. Share this channel with your friends who are struggling with trading. If you know anybody that is struggling with Forex trading, share this channel with them and help them to be better traders.